Hey guys, I'm Ash from Training and Inspection Services, and we provide self-paced e-learning courses in API Individual Certification Program Preparatory course in 9 fields. These are API 510, 570, 571, 577, 580, 653 Storage Tank Inspector, 1169 Source Inspector Fixed Equipment, and Source Inspector Rotating Equipment. Today I'm going to talk about API 653 Storage Tank Inspector. We have two packages here for you. One is the full course and one is the mock exam package that includes only 1300 mock exams and over 20 sets of flashcards and 1 hour of video clips. Let's go and see what we have in API 653 Storage Tag Inspector course. If you go to our curriculum, you see the basic facts and benchmark quiz, which is open and accessible to all for free. And then we have body of knowledge and scoring area, an extensive uh, set of lessons in Module 3 for non-destructive examination, ASME Section 5, and with 2 sets of flashcard and 2 sets of practice questions. Welding engineering, ASME section 9. We talk about welding procedure, welder qualification, welding material, WPS, WPQ, flashcards and practice questions. And then welding inspection, API 577. The welding process, inspection, visual, weld defects repairs, and then practice questions. And we have dedicated an extensive uh, set of flashcards and practice questions for API 571 damage mechanism, because we know many people face difficulties here. And tank construction code, API 650 with flashcards. Inspection practice 575 with flashcards and 2 sets of practice questions. And then on module 9 we have the all-important 653 tank inspection standard, and this has been explained in detail with flashcards. And then we have 651 and 652 cathodic protection lining, as well as 576 pressure relieving devices with flashcards. And then we have some 18 sets of flashcards and 5 sets of mock exams. The mock exams are all timed and according to API, and not only the content is made according to the same spirit of API examination, but all the setup also is there, like flag off, next, previous, and etc. So what you get here is 8 hours of video, 18 sets of flashcards, 33 lessons, and 1,300 questions in total. So we didn't have any return candidate so far, but if God forbid you fail, you have two options with us. Either you request for to give you 4 months access again for free, or you can ask us to return your money. And it is 120 days 24/7 course access with online support through WhatsApp, as you can see here, or you can call us or write to us. So let's try our sample questions here. So as you can see, there is a percentage here of progress and question of 1 of 20, and there is a flag. So if you click this, turn red, so you can flag it off like API. And then you go to next question, you can see the answer on each question, or you can see the whole answers at the end. Question 1. Welders shall be qualified in accordance with ASME section 9. Each welder making welds on a tank shall be certified by manufacturer, because manufacturer is eventually responsible for that, not purchaser. 3. Upon completion of new tank bottom, the welds shall be inspected by which of the methods? so it should be vacuum or air pressure tested to see there is no leak there. The maximum reinforcement thickness for vertical joints less than or equal to ½ inch thick, I think it's 116 or 3 by 32. So I'll just check 3 by 16 inch, perhaps this one. The maximum acceptable undercutting of the base metal for vertical butt joint is 3 by 64. A double welded butt joint is welded from both sides. So opening in tank shells with larger than 2-inch nozzle shall be reinforced. 2 inch is always the golden number. Annular bottom plates shall have a radial width that provides at least 24 inches between the inside of the shell and any gap welded joint in the remainder of the bottom. The acceptability of welds examined by radiography shall be judged by Section 8. Section 5 is for NDT procedures. You just tell the NDT no acceptance criteria. Section 9 is about welding, so WPS, that sort of thing. And API 1104 is for pipeline. Annular bottom plates must extend a minimum of 2 inches outside the tank shell. The maximum operating temperature for tanks constructed to API 650, not including appendices, is 200 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a scope of 650. Who is responsible for compliance with API 650 standard? It's always the manufacturer. A new tank is under construction. How many radiographs are required on the coarse vertical welds if the shell is 35 mm thick? So it should be all the vertical joints are 100%, guys, 35 mm thick. Repairs of defects shall not be attempted on a tank that's filled with oil or on a tank that has contained oil until the tank has been emptied, cleaned, and gas-freed in a safe manner. So nitrogen is incombustible, so that's not a problem. Water actually prevents fire. Grain is really not an issue. So oil is the problem. Reinforcing plates of shell penetration shall be given an air test in accordance, so we see no leak. Ultrasonic acceptance standard accordance with API 650 shall be according again Section 8. But here, because it says agreed upon by purchaser and manufacturer, that actually supersedes everything, even the codes and the standards. So anytime you see manufacturer's specification, project specification as agreed by manufacturer or purchaser, so it's always that is the answer. Column-based clip guides shall be welded to the tank bottom to prevent lateral movement of column bases. This is common sense question. An appendix becomes a requirement only when the purchaser specifies the requirement. So it always depends on the contract, which supersedes all other codes, standards, and all that. Shell plates are limited to a maximum thickness of 1 by 3/4 inch. The client has requested top course of a tank to be half inch thick. The maximum thickness of all other courses is 3 by 8, which is less than ½ inch thick. So no shell course shall be thinner than the course above it. That's a prime rule. So you can see the result, like this one, which you can see, or you can review all the results. And it would ask you, do you still want to continue because you flagged off a question? If you want to see the whole result, then you click yes, and here we answered 18 out of 20. And then you can see what we have also mentioned, the reference for the answers here. So you can see here that I made a mistake. This is 3 by 32 inch, and this is 1 by 64 inch, so I made a mistake here. Normally these are open type of question, but you should know where to find it, in which code and which page of which para. If you can't find them, go to the table of contents. If you can still don't find the right section, you can go to the list of tables. You might find it there, or list of figures. So we have put all the references here. If you want to have a read our first model for free, please visit our website, and please subscribe to us in social media like LinkedIn, and also register with a free account at our website. Thank you.